Here, say hello. Hi. Not sure if you can actually see me. I'll sort the video in a second. Here, hang on. Here I am. Hi. I just set up the table with myself and Lily. Well, Lily's home from school, so we're having a breakfast here today. I mean, she's off school today, so we're going to have a nice breakfast for ourselves. And she's going to make some pancakes after her shower. And I thought I would set the table up nicely in a way that would be appealing for me to also paint. But I do recommend just on a normal day having flowers on your table and stuff. I can smell the lilies. They're just about to drop and they're so full of scent at the moment. They're gorgeous. So I lift the camera so you can see them a bit better. I think I need to heighten this up just a little. Yeah, I'll just lift the two front legs up a bit maybe. Sorry about this now. And I wanted to show you as well these beautiful handmade books that my friend Susan gave me, on which I'm going to paint today's breakfast setup. Okay. She actually made me 3 beautiful books. Look at this. Everything is recycled. And she makes this beautiful paper. Just gorgeous, isn't it? And then there's this one, which I was going to paint on, but it's so beautiful I want it to be in the setup. The buttons are the only things that aren't recycled here. The leather is from samples, from couch samples or something. And again, there's just gorgeous paper everywhere. Margot wants to join in. Hi, get off. I made some scones yesterday and they look awful, but they're really tasty. But you're not going to have them, Margot. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to make a start. So this is really miniature, and I reckon that it's slightly wider than it is high. You can see the lilies now. Yeah, they're gorgeous, aren't they? So slightly wider than high, and yeah, what am I going to do? I think I'll just start with a pencil, try and make sense of it. No, I won't. I'm going to start with the size and shape of the teapot there in the background, and the old faithful collage comes out straight away. Yeah, I think I'll make a little teapot shape. I'm going to make it really small there and take it from there. Let's see. And the second big shape here, or dominant thing, I think, are the lilies. Oh, jeepers. So I'm just going to, can you see? Yeah. I'm just going to plant some PVA glue on there and make a kind of a shape that reads as some of those lily flowers. This is not what I had planned to do. I had planned to start off with a little pencil drawing, but this feels a lot better for me to do that, just to make it an easier entry in. Now I want the cup to read as though it's in front of the teapot, so I'm going to just put this little tiny bit of white there to allow me to draw the cup overlapping the teapot there. So here's what we've got so far. Teapot, cup overlapping the teapot, and something to describe the shape of those lilies as they extend into the picture. I don't really want a straight edge on the back of the lilies there, so I'm going to just put something over that straight edge. And also it looks to me like they're continuing to expand up and out of the page. So it's a bit of a challenge working on this scale. Where am I going to go with that now? I think I was going to put something here. Yeah. It's a bit of a challenge working on this scale, but it's kind of nice having a challenge occasionally. There's a pink pen. This might work to describe the tulip, which is really in the foreground here. And then there's a green pen that could maybe describe the leaves, the tulip. Maybe this black can work to explain a bit more. I mean, really, the lily extends right over beside the teapot there. But it could be like the day I drew the lilies, where you've really got a license to just let things land where they land and not to be too concerned about the placement of everything. Yeah, so let's see now. So I want to get the feel of the lily flower there extending out into the light. Maybe the orange pen can work to describe the ends of those lilies, you know, the way they are at the end. No, oh yes, and we've got oranges. Oranges in a bowl, like last week's challenge. Well, it was really just opposites, wasn't it? Colour opposites. I think that's what it ended up being anyway. So you mightn't have done oranges in a bowl, but here we have oranges and apples in a bowl, and I think they're quite a good clear shape to find in the centre of the composition there. And the blue bowl, maybe with the blue pen. No, I'm going to do a continuous line in order to kind of allow, you know what, I'm going to move this teapot because it needs to be closer to everything else. Or maybe I'll just replace the teapot with a different colour, because I think it could do with being a touch brighter. And that maybe the teacup in front of it could be a part of the pattern that's already on the piece of paper. How about that for an innovative idea? Let's see. So I think it could be there. And maybe the little spout. I've got a red pen. I'll just do the spout with a red pen. It's just a bit of fun really, isn't it? I might just take that one off. I kind of like that there as well. Okay, so now I want to do the continuous line drawing. So here's the teapot, cup in front of it, plate in front of that. So there's the cup, and then the bowl. Don't really want to outline everything, but I'll just begin to place things, recognizing the things that are totally off and being okay with them. Lilies, and then there's the, I just think that jug is really best explained with collage first. And I may be exaggerating the size of it, which I think is no harm with it being in front. And to be honest, there's a lot better, there's a little book of patterns here that has something that's really similar to that jug. There it is. See this little book? Looks quite nice, isn't it? And there we are. That's just fallen out, and I think that's going to work for the pattern on the jug. Whoa. You kind of have to be brave, don't you, christening a beautiful book like this? I mean, I think it's needing to be used though, and I know that Susan would want me to use it. And needing to be used in a kind of a bold way, because these books are not, you know, they're very special, I think, and I don't want to be kind of holding myself back. Okay. There's some paraphernalia here as well. Do you know what's in that little orange bowl there is some water from St. Bridget's Well in Ireland. And the bowl, it's inside, it's got this beautiful rich yellow colour. And I'm going to put some of this fluorescent, no, it's a rich orange colour. I'm going to put some of this fluorescent orange paper in there. That bowl I got from Lewis, my daughter Hope's boyfriend, for Christmas, and I just love it. I had actually picked it out the year before at the German market. There was a lady selling them, and I was so amazed that he actually selected that very same thing that I'd wanted from the previous year. Okay. And then there's this little crochet. I've no idea now. Have you finished? No, you're still there. I was going to swear. Lucky I didn't. Okay, so there's the crochet thing there. Underneath. For a while I made those crochet things all the time. I was thinking of taking it up again because we're going to be going to the cinema, and I thought it's a nice way to pass the time with, or at least to occupy your hands in the cinema rather than eating loads of sweets. So I'm going to take, the next time I go, I'm going to take some of that crochet with me. Do you know what I'm looking for now is something to describe the flowery tablecloth down there. And there's some little bits of blue. Oh Oh yeah, and the chair beyond too might be quite nice with this. It's so fiddly when it's a tiny thing, but it feels a bit of a challenge, a nice challenge to just use small bits and see if you can get there faster. So that might be the chair in the background. I love that chair, you know that. That's the one I got from the gardener at Kinsey. I keep saying that, it's really lovely. There's a second one in the studio. The studio is now full of stuff because I just had a workshop and I kind of transported everything back up to the studio, and there were things going around in my head, and it's now and then I get a kind of a sinking feeling, thinking, really, you need to be doing all these other things. But I know that all these other things will be served by me doing something that I enjoy and that keeps me feeling lively. Because this is the thing, isn't it? To maintain that feeling of aliveness, while honouring too our ebb and flow and recognising we can't always be switched on. That's what I reckon. I say it as though I know it all. But somewhere in us, I think we all have this wisdom that allows us to, that we can tap into. And whether we tap into it or not, I think it's always there. You can go for quite a while without tapping in. No. And then there's my lovely scones. Oh yeah, do you know, before you go there now, I'm going to do some watercolour. I'm going to use some watercolour on there, because I think that was really my intention when I set out, was to make this image with watercolour paint. So what are the things I can do with the watercolour now? I could bring some of the ultramarine blue into the pattern around the plate here. Make something of that. Quickly, some little dancing shapes will represent the flowers that are on the edge of this lovely plate. This isn't my plate, it's Naomi's plate, and I took it by mistake after a workshop at hers. Sorry Naomi if you're watching. I did say to her that I had them, but so there's two of these beautifully flowery plates, and maybe some of those that same kind of ultramarine blue could explain a bit the pattern that's on the fruit bowl behind it as well. And even, what about that teacup? You know, that's got a bit of that lovely turquoise in it. That teacup. Oh, and I forgot this one here, but I don't think I need it. And then something for the crochet with that turquoise as well. And these little, and the tablecloth down there, which is different. And some of the turquoise could also explain the bits of the chair that are coming down to make it read more as a chair in the background there. And there, and here. And blue tablecloth extending across. Still going. It's a long video. And I was saying to somebody the other day, you know, I don't expect you to listen to all this, but dipping in now and then is no harm, I suppose, and seeing it as a prompt. And however long I've got on my phone is how long the video will be that day. So it kind of depends how many photos I've taken and stuff. Now I just did want to do one final thing with the ultramarine blue and the sap green. I want to get a colour for the leaves of the lilies, so that I can, and it's a kind of a blue-green, the lily leaf. I'm putting the paper towel here because I keep wanting to see what colour is on there and I can't. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to let the leaf extend where I see them. Glorious flower, aren't they? Really stunning. Be a bit more sap so that it reads more as green. And this is Aine Divine, coming to you on, this is probably day 20 by now, I would say. I've recorded a few in advance. I'm feeling quite pleased with myself. So this might be day 20 of 30 days of art with Aine. And I hope you stay tuned and let us see what happens when you explore your creativity in such a way every day, just a little bit. When I say every day, if you can manage every day. Okay, so that's what happened so far on this beautiful book. It's its debut use. Alright, So I'm just going to turn the video off because I'm rambling on big time. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.